Hi, Blake here with American Motorcycle and Texas Best Used Motorcycles. Here today to show you a very, very special car. This is a 2014 Corvette Stingray in torch red, which is one of the most popular colors, with the adrenaline red interior. This car is outfitted with the most important options, including the 3LT equipment group, as well as the Z51 performance package. It's also outfitted with the NPP performance exhaust. You can see the baffling there in the exhaust. I don't know if you can or not on the camera, but that's the NPP exhaust, performance exhaust. The car has just over 3,000 miles. As you can see on all the Corvette Stingrays, all these graphics, they're not plastic. Well, they are plastic, but they're painted in the carbon flash metallic, which is a really nice color. And this torch red is just really, really pretty on this car. This car has optional red calipers, which I believe is a $500 option. It also has the optional black wheels, which was another option. A telltale sign of a Z51 car, these slotted rotors. They're bigger for more stopping power, and they've got the slots there for cooling. The Z51 car also features a dry sump oiling system, an electronic limited slip differential, which drastically enhances the performance of the car. It also features magnetic ride control, which adds the very desirable performance traction management system, which changes several parameters in the car, from the suspension to the steering to the characteristics of the limited slip differential, throttle response. Really an amazing, very, very sophisticated system. The car has LED running lights, LED turn signals, and HID headlights. Again, you can see that metallic there and that carbon flash color on all the accents. Really looks nice. Got the chrome strip there in the front. And there's more of that carbon flash on that hood vent there. The car is dang near as new. It's got one or two little chips on the front. I don't know if it'll even show up in the picture, but there's one little chip there in the front of the car. See if I can see any others. The car had just received about 2 months ago a very professional detail. The guy does exotic cars, and there was actually 2 spots on this car that he found that were color sanded at the factory, and they didn't do a very good job, so he went over it. One of those spots was right here on top of this passenger fender, right in here, and he did a little polishing and smoothing on it, and the car looks really excellent. The only modifications that have been made to the car from factory, the windshield is tinted with Lumar 80 film, which is almost clear, but it's ceramic based, which means it blocks out the same amount of heat and UV light as the side windows, which are tinted as dark as you can legally. I believe it's a 30%, but without the tint. It's very expensive to do, but I'll show you the view from inside the car. You can't hardly tell. Let's open the car and take a look inside. This red interior is beautiful. The 3LT package features the red on the door panels as well as on the dash, the red around the driver cockpit area. It features the Napa leather, which is a superior quality leather. It's much softer, much more durable, and has kind of some character to it. It's something you'd see in a very high-end car. It has heated and cooled seats. The passenger has their own control there for their heated and cooled seat, as well as their individual temperature. The car has a removable Targa roof, which has never been off the car. The car was purchased from the original owner. It's a 71-year-old man who collects C3 Corvettes, and his wife unfortunately was stricken with cancer and wasn't able to get in and out of the car any longer. So he sold it to me with just over 1,800 miles on it. I took the car and had its first oil change done, which I can show you the paperwork here. I also had the dealership check. There's a recall on some of these Corvette Stingrays for the rear differential, where they come with low fluid from the factory, and that causes an issue. I had that checked and it was full. There was no issues there. I also had the oil changed, and that was done at 1,821 miles on July 23rd. So it's still got quite a bit of life left in it. Let's start the car up and walk you through some of the things here. The car really sounds pretty. Now, you Corvette aficionados, if you've done your research, you know that this car has a lot of different driving modes. I'm going to walk you through those. This lever right here, or this knob right here, is your mode select. If you turn this knob, it changes your driving modes. That put us in sport. You've got track. You've also got a rain and an eco mode, or a weather and an eco mode. What I like about the manual transmission cars is the cylinder deactivation, which I really don't like, is only engaged when it's in eco mode. The automatic cars are going to have the cylinder deactivation in all the modes except for track, which to me, I don't like the sound the car makes. I don't like how it feels when it goes in and out of the cylinder deactivation. I personally run the car in tourer mode, and then I go into the menu here, which is in your settings. If you go menu, let's see here. If you go to your home button and then go to your settings and click on your driving mode, engine sound management, what I like to do is turn that off. My phone's going off here and it's linked to the Bluetooth in the car. I like to turn that off, and that basically makes the exhaust louder at all times. If you leave it in auto, the sound of the exhaust will change depending on whether you're in tour or sport or track mode. The steering does the same thing. It's electronically assisted power steering. You can leave it in auto, where it will change the feel of the car with the different modes. I personally prefer the sport steering. I feel like it provides the best feel. Part of the magnetic ride control features the performance traction management, which, like I said, is a really nice option. If you go into track mode here, and then you push this traction control mode button twice, when you do that, it engages this performance traction handling, or performance traction management. You can select wet, dry, sport 1, sport 2, or race. And race basically turns off all of the nannies in the car. But a very, very sophisticated car, a Z51 car. It has the magnetic ride. It has the sport exhaust. It comes to you in one of the most desirable colors. Here's the Carfax report. Shows no accident, no damage. There was one previous owner other than myself here in Texas. Car has 3,149 miles. You can see, looking out the windows, they're not super dark. I just wanted to protect the inside of the car. The back windows all tinted to match. It's all Lumar lifetime warranty film. There's through the windshield, which has the Lumar 80 ceramic film, which you can do some research on that. It's very expensive, exotic new material. It first appeared at SEMA last year. There's a sample of it. It's Lumar Air 80. But if you're looking for a Corvette Stingray with super low miles, with a manual transmission in the most popular color, red, with the adrenaline red interior, with the 3LT equipment group, heated and cooled seats, color heads-up display, Z51 package with the optional black wheels and the red calipers, that's been treated with love and respect. It's been to a dealer. It's had the rear end recall checked out. This car had no issues. It's had the oil change. It's been professionally detailed. It is absolutely the one, and can save you a whole lot of money. If you've been looking for new Z51s, maybe you thought about ordering a 2015, then you know that they're on about 50% constraint, which makes them very difficult to get from dealers. You can't just pick up the phone and go get a car. This car's here, it's ready to go. It's had the windows tinted, it's been detailed, and it's turnkey ready. If you'd like more information about this car, and like to save a few $1,000 and get a car now, please give us a call at 817-985-8888 or visit our website, texasbestusedmotorcycles.com. I'll tell you what, I want to do one other thing for you. I want to start this bad boy while I'm standing outside of it. And granted, there's no remote start because it's a manual car, but I've got the parking brake set here, and I've got it in neutral. Now, don't ever do this, but we're on a video here, so I'm going to rev the car up just a little bit. You heard the exhaust open there. This car is an absolute ball. If you're looking to have a whole lot of fun and save a few $1,000, this is a good way to do it. Again, give us a call, 817-985-8888. Visit our website, texasbestusedmotorcycles.com. Thanks for looking. Have a wonderful day.